Hey guys, it's Becky with the Silhouette Life Inspiration Box, and I'm here with a video for you today. So hopefully you enjoy it. I know I've been promising them, so I'm going to try really hard to do one every day this week and kind of give you a head start on some of those holiday crafts so that you don't have to wait until the live tutorials come out on the blog. So, but it'll just be real quick. We're not going to cover everything, so I don't want you to feel like you don't have to come back and read the post, because the post will have all the links and a few more details on setting up the file and everything like that. So, but the biggest question that I'm getting is about using the stippling and etching tool from Silhouette, actually with your Cameo, because it shows that it's to be used with a curio. And let me show you what I'm talking about here. You got one of these in your box, and it was originally developed for the curio. See how it says that up there? Anyway, but the moral of the story is that we're going to use it now with the Cameo today and show that it can be useful with the Cameo as well. Then we'll also have the charm and bracelet set, and that's what's going to be paired up with this etching tool for your Cameo. Alright, so I got that open. I don't know about you, but I keep those little plastic holders just kind of as storage, because I feel like the blades, I just kind of lose them a little bit. So let's check this out. Basically, it's shaped like a regular blade. You just see that it has the etching tool. The good news is that this doesn't have to be adjusted like your blade does. So I'm just gonna remove this, pop that in, make sure it's in there, and close it back. So that was the first part. Obviously, you see that was really easy. That's one of the benefits of using the pre-made Silhouette America tools. All right, so this is what I've done with the charm. Now this is similar to the charm that you all received. You'll see that I did tape it on the mat. Now all that is regular masking tape. So just grab some of that. It just really helps for the charm to stick onto the mat. So next, I'm just going to show you, and it's just easier for me to bring this over. So this is my laptop, and what I want you to see is that I've really zoomed in on my mat, and I've drawn a circle that represents my charm, and then I have filled the design that I want on my charm into the circle. Now before I etch, I am going to move that circle out of the way, but I wanted you to see how I was sizing everything. Okay, so I actually need to go ahead and move my roller, if I can. It's always harder when you guys are watching for some reason. All right, there we go. Okay, and then I will feed this in like normal. Now, like I said, I've already positioned my design to match up with where my charm is. All right, let's zoom back in on that. So the catch with using the etching tool is that you do have to cut it a few times to really get the design etched in there. So what I'm actually going to check on here for my tool, for my material. That's what I'm trying to say. For my material, it doesn't really matter because we're going to change, but I'm just going to go ahead and do chipboard because that's one of the thicker preset materials. So it says to put my blade on 5. Obviously, you can ignore that part. Speed is 1. That's fine. Thickness 33. That's pretty key. You do want the thickness, to be turned on, and then you want it to be turned on double cut. Okay, so my camera kind of cut off on me there, but moral of the story is you want to send the job to Silhouette multiple times and leave it on double cut. So the magic number seems to be sending it 3 separate times on double cut, so it actually etches a total of 6 times. Just remember that in between each job that you send to Silhouette, you don't want to eject your mat because you want to make sure it's etching in the same spot. So I'm gonna go ahead and send again. So it will actually etch in the exact same spot, still on double cut. So this will actually be etching 3 and 4. And then after this, I'll actually send it one more time, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like whenever it's done. Okay, so that just got done cutting, so I'm gonna unload, and hopefully it looks the way it's supposed to look. Let's zoom in for you there. Yep, so can you see right there how it's all etched? You can actually see, if you look really closely, how it has some of those, the metal shavings on there. So I also wanted you to see how when I got close to the masking tape, it does actually kind of move it out of the way. So you don't have to worry about that too much. Obviously, you don't want your whole charm covered in masking tape, but you know, just something to keep in mind. So anyway, so now I would be able to, now yours comes with the hole and the jump ring already included. This one actually doesn't. This one I had actually do some metal jewelry stamping on the side. So this is one that I already had on there, but you know, you can see that you can do this without the curio. Now, if you have a pigskin mat, that's something else that we'll be talking about. It makes it just a little bit easier to get all your alignment correct. But as you can see, it makes a really cute personalized gift. And, you know, you can attach it to that bracelet. Now, also one thing I want to talk about, the charms that I sent you for the bracelet, you'll notice they're a little on the large side. I promise that was intentional because as you can see from the smaller one, it can be hard sometimes to get the alignment on there. So, but I want, you know, the whole theory of the box is for you guys to be able to try everything out before you make the investment. So after you get a chance to try it out, you'll be able to decide if you want to invest in some charms. And I'm gonna post some links for that with the video for the charms that I got on Amazon. They come available with and without the hole pre-punched, and a whole bunch of different shapes as well, so you can be really flexible with that. But anyway, so that's the basics of using the etching tool with your Cameo to make these cute little personalized charms for Christmas gifts. All right, well, let me know what you guys think, and if you have time, look over the projects listed on the post at www.mypapercraze.com and let me know what you want to see for the next video. All right, talk to you later. Thanks.